Hi, Tanna Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message. And today I want to talk to you about doing what's right for you. But I feel like I should do a video on what to do and how not to get upset when things don't go the way you planned. Because I originally filmed this video in Vegas when I was there a couple of days ago with my husband getting remarried on what we were calling our anniversary adjustment trip. And I'll get into that story in a second. But the video turned out upside down. I was all ready to upload it for you when I got home. I literally just got home, and I'm trying to make the most of the remnants of my updo. What do you think? Looks pretty good. It's so full of hairspray. And it's so stiff, but I'm going to see how long I can milk it. So here's the reason I did this. My husband and I, we have a very long story. We were not supposed to get married. We split up for 3 years because of that, but we actually got back together after a 3-year breakup. And the day we got back together, we always considered to be our anniversary, and that's what we celebrated every year. It's in September. And then a couple years later, I decided I need some kind of big party. If we weren't going to get married, I wanted to have the cake, the dress, the band, the dancing, and we did. So that was fabulous. And then he shocked me and proposed. So we'd already had the big party, so we just had a little tiny ceremony. And a friend of ours was going to fly in from out of state and perform the ceremony because she's already ordained, and she had to cancel. And so my best friend Marlene, who was filming the video that turned out upside down this week, she went online and got ordained and did the ceremony for us. And we had originally planned it for what was convenient for our friend flying in from out of state, and she had said that Memorial Day weekend worked for her, so we planned it for Memorial Day weekend. Now we had plenty of notice. She canceled like 6 months in advance, and I don't know why we didn't think to change it, but we didn't. So we went forward with it in May, and every year we would still celebrate big in September on that anniversary, and we'd go away for the weekend and we'd exchange gifts. And on the May anniversary, we'd just go out to dinner. Not really a big deal. And last year, we thought, you know what, this date really doesn't mean anything to us, so let's just skip it. We'll just keep celebrating in September. And then one of my good friends from high school, Andromeda, she actually got married on our anniversary. And shortly after she got married, she said, oh, I want to go to Vegas for our first anniversary and get remarried. And I thought, remarried in Vegas. And I ran it by my husband, and he said, sure. So that's what we planned for our 5th anniversary, which was this week. We went to Vegas and we got remarried and adjusted our anniversary. So it was really fun, and we had such a great time. And so I just wanted to encourage you to always do what works for you. And it can be a big life event, which obviously you definitely want to do what's going to work for you, or even just day-to-day stuff. Because a lot of times we'll put our own desires and our wants and our needs on hold to please somebody else, or just to keep the peace, not to make waves, depending on who you're dealing with. There's some people who want their way all the time, or there's going to be a tantrum. You just don't even want to deal with the tantrum. It's easier just to give in to them. But it's not always the best thing. You really deserve to have what you want, the way you want it, when you want it, how you want it. So just keep that in mind. Day to day, when things come up every day, make sure you're doing what feels right to you and what's your truth, what's aligned with your inner truth. And I know it's hard to stand up for yourself when this big event comes up because you have so many people to take into consideration, but fortunately we didn't. So we were just able to do what we wanted to. And you know, I don't even know why we didn't think to change the date before when we did it originally, but we didn't. So it enabled us to have this really fabulous event and go away for a really special time. And it was so great, and I'm so glad that we did it. And now we're adjusted. So we're going to totally ignore the May date. We're just going to focus on September. So anyway, with that, I just hope that you are always being true to yourself. Do what works for you. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube or forward it to a friend. And if you need a little bit of help trying to figure out what's right for you or in creating those big life events, jump on over to my website, tannamarshall.com, and see what I have available to help you. And I just want to wish you a fabulous weekend. Do whatever you want to do this weekend, whatever feels best to you, and just enjoy it, damn it. And I will see you next week. Bye.